Welcome to the proper episode of Mass Effect Andromeda. So last night I was just dead tired. I was falling asleep every time I blinked, and that is not good. So this time is different. This time I'm not tired, and even if I do get tired, I got soda right here. I'm gonna go grab some water at the halfway mark. Alright, so where we last left off, we were digging around with these monoliths and discovered that they require Sudoku to reactivate.
Looks like we're missing something.
Right. Which one? Right, I didn't get any of these last night. I don't think, at least. God, I have a bandage. I have a band-aid on my thumb. Not sponsored, and it is interfering big time with my ability to use the thumbstick. Come on, there we go. Just because it's that little bit of sensory deprivation that's screwing me over. So really, one of my major criticisms of this game, I would say, is why are jetpacks only now being introduced?
Radiation levels increasing.
See, it's kind of like in Halo Reach, where it's like, why is Spartan 3 armor more advanced than Spartan 2 armor, even though it's very clear they're not supposed to be that way?
Enough.
Oh, you think so, Ryder? You think so? Okay, I'll trust your judgment on that. Gotta get that initiative data. I like the idea behind that, but I'm not sure I like the execution. Oh, good, I don't have to dick around with this one. I'm not smart enough to do Sudoku. It makes me want to commit Sudoku.
This could be the master switch we're looking for.
I'll meet you there. Don't do anything without me.
Oh yeah, that's right, and we met PB and Drac. Keep wanting to call him Drax, and I think that's just because Guardians of the Galaxy. I have mastered the art of staying so perfectly still that I'm invisible to the naked eye. I love that bit. I love that bit. Come on. And here is cryo ammo and ket sealant. No, I didn't say go to New Zealand. I said go get me new sealant. I love that joke. I mean, it's just a simple misunderstanding joke. But it's funny. Especially because it's funny. Actually, let's go ahead and level up with 10 points. To Gryffindor. Omni Grenade. Activation requires a power cell from on-grade limited power cell supply. That doesn't answer my question. Tech. Let's go overload. You know what? Yeah, let's go barricade. Then let's put one into pistols, rifles. I don't think I'm going to be using shotguns. Sniper rifles, combat fitness, combat tools. Let's put one more into that. Soldier unlocked. Soldier profile is now at rank 1. No relevant data. Alright then.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Remember the early data on Leo's back
Oh
home?
shit.
When everywhere was labeled H with a bunch of numbers?
Your dad put those readings up in his office. Knew them all by heart. Wonder what those worlds really looked like then. And now.
Well, we're looking at it.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Hooray!
Radiation levels normal.
Coming through!
Oh, jump jet. Okay.
Look there. Coming out of the lake.
The tank's underground, too? Let's see.
It's opening up.
I see a door. Come on!
There we go.
Whoa, it's forming a bridge.
Looks solid. If not, prepare to swim.
Unknown user. Ah, so that must be the person. Unfortunate, but... Sorry, just talking to myself.
Life support at 100%.
Only got the Avenger. Only got the Predator. Only got the Viper. Ooh. Nope. There goes my handgun. No, there goes my fucking rifle. God damn it.
No. No, this can't be right. All that fanfare for an empty room? There's some secret here. There must be. Do your Pathfinder thing. Oh, you're good.
That wasn't me.
I didn't do a thing. How far down do you think it goes?
That can't be air pressure. Electrostatic? Ah, gravitation. Oh, you idiot, PB. That wasn't the front door. This is.
Technically speaking.
What do you...
Come on, Pathfinder!
Hey!
So yeah, those little things that pop up, that's like the Renegade and Paragon of this game. Except they're not tied to morality, and it's just impulses.
like a gravity well.
But where's it taking us?
Embrace the unknown, Ryder. Now this is more like it.
Looks like a bunker. Or a vault.
Whatever you call it. The controls for that atmosphere processor might be down here somewhere.
Let's find out.
Anything could be important. Let's be thorough.
Yo, mama's thorough.
Look there, you see that? It's like a broken information display. Not what we're looking for. But we're getting a record.
You go ahead. I've got your back.
I think that's Scourge.
I think that gravity well works in reverse too.
Then we have a way out.
You're not leaving already, are you?
Not until we find those processor controls. Got anything?
There's element zero threaded through all this tech. Imagine the engineering that would take.
Huh.
Well, if the Remnant aren't using it.
No, nothing else? Alright.
No signs of any cat. Maybe they can't get into the vault.
But you can. That'll get their attention.
Lucky me. Only minimal power. I don't think it triggered the atmosphere processor, but...
Halfway done. A conduit beneath the floor just activated. Fluid is running through it. It could be generating emergency power. Your scanner will have more details.
Now that's interesting.
So I figured it out.
I see the
So
conduits in. Whatever it is, leads out of the room.
So on my good controller, good air quotes, there is an issue with the stick being just a bit weird, wonky.
Phrase recovered. Must read to access. This console links to surface facilities.
Then it must control the atmosphere processor.
No glyphs. It looks dead, or locked down, like most of this place.
The fluid conduit leads to this console and further into the vault.
So if we follow that conduit, it might lead to the system lockdown.
These data pattern things are incredible. If I'm right, each one can hold hundreds of zettabytes. There are whole species who get by with less.
Okay.
Minor corruption detected. The pattern suggests significant data present, but it cannot be accessed.
So if their codes are based on Sudoku,
Another gravity well. And
does that mean the language is mathematics based? Assuming that's even a thing?
What is it?
a symbol of authority? A key? It's easy to speculate with Remnant, but we need more facts.
True.
I'll see what I can find on this beauty. Maybe over this way.
Whatever has this place on lockdown is that way.
I do my best work solo. You fix up the vault, I'll investigate the relic, and together we'll figure this place out.
Good plan.
Not a bad idea. We'll cover twice the ground.
See? I knew you were smart. I'm on frequency 145.8. Stay safe.
10 credits say she ends up in a pit of spikes. This gravity well is sealed off. No way through.
Incidentally, a gravity well is the gravitational effect of a large mass in space. This is more accurately a well with variable gravity.
Keep a note for our sorry friend. And for when we try to explain all this.
Com check. It's, well, you know.
We reach you, Amy. Stay in touch. They dug this place through solid rock.
Look up there. Must be how they kept it from collapsing.
Multi-platform Remnant interface device. Capabilities: wireless information transfer, wireless EEG analogs, interface connectivity, composition, 81% unknown, 10% ESO, 9% deuterium. Appears to activate and control stuff.
Looks like a blast shield. That might be handy. Whoa. What's that liquid?
Unable to classify.
The only way through is down towards it.
An unknown alloy and other materials. The composition resembles omnigel.
Huh.
Maybe that's the fluid in the conduit.
Interesting that two species separated by millions of years would both invent something identical to each other. Anyway, the liquid is composed of several materials, including an unclassified alloy. Sorry about that, I swallowed wrong. Classified alloy, it is held in a fluidic or molten state by unknown means, possibly magnetic suspension. Though I guess it shouldn't be all that surprising. I mean, even on Earth, excuse me, different civilizations have kind of come up with the same thing.
Working in that liquid.
Well, all we can do is speculate, because we have no idea. Hydraulic mechanical arm, power consumption 0%, maximum lift weight estimated 10.7 metric tons, interface capacity none. Mechanical arm is inoperable, likely that the vault's emergency power has bypassed it entirely. Actively bridge other remnant systems in a way we can't yet emulate. Provides significant research potential for initiative technologies. Okay.
Ah, watch yourself, it burns.
That line could use a retake.
So whatever that liquid is, they need a hole up. Careful, don't fall in that liquid. Use the pillars for cover.
Slowly for that, Ryder.
Low hum through everything here. Can you feel it?
Let's stay focused. We can worry after we find the system lockdown.
Does that mean... I wonder if that means only Cora can feel it, kind of like how Kaden can only feel the conduit on the Citadel. God damn it, Cora.
We're good.
My God.
All this for an atmosphere processor? What is this place?
Main generator, perhaps? Nah, because you can't really see any power humming through it. Usually with generators, you can kind of see power running through it. Or at least there's some obvious indicator. Unless it's so advanced that it just doesn't do that. Look at me being a nerd in a game.
Hasn't dried up. Unless turning that conduit on started it all flowing again. Wouldn't that be something?
remnant polymer, intact neural coil, observer lens.
Another aqueduct. How many do they need? If it really is like Omnigel, that fluid could be what's keeping this place going. Are those roads down there? I can't even see where they end.
Ooh. Let's not fall to our deaths today.
Up there! More remnant!
Watch the edges! Way ahead of you! We're good!
Ryder! That relic box I found? Not a symbol of authority. The remnants still shoot at me. I'll try it with one of those data patterns we saw.
Is that a good idea?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
True. But you also don't want to dick around with alien tech for the high chance that it will murk you.
That's one way to light them.
Aside from illumination, the purpose of this device is unknown.
Dad just interfaced with it directly. And it didn't work out so well.
Direct intervention was necessary in that case, but clearly unwise.
Huh. But why that one specifically? Because that one was vastly different. The interior of that one that Alec Ryder activated was entirely entirely different from this one.
Look how high it is. Might be another gravity well. Better safe than sorry. Take them out!
You're sure this well isn't gonna open up under us?
Pretty sure. Focus on the remnant.
One thing at a time, Cora. One thing at a time.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the skin. The conduit splits and goes through each of those devices.
Interfacing may complete the circuit and allow the well to open.
If it gets us to the system lockdown, let's try.
This device appears defensive in nature.
Device is online and makes a shield. At least it's friendly.
Layers and layers of defenses. If they're defenses.
But why have so many defenses? Really, you would only set this up if you were actively expecting someone to come in and fuck with shit.
Power restored to the gravity well, the conduit heats down. Conduit fluid pressure is variable. There could be activity below.
Then let's dig deeper.
Barely any dust. How old is this place?
Unknown. Radiation counts indicate the vault has been offline for several hundred years.
Around the time the Scourge appeared? That can't be a coincidence. Maybe the Scourge is why all this tech was abandoned.
Or this tech is the cause of the Scourge.
Crap, the conduit sprang a leak.
Careful. No way you can interface with the console like that.
And no fluid means no power. Damn it. Maybe that's why those devices above were turned off. We're not turning back now. There has to be some way to fix the leak.
love it either way. Ryder, up here! What happened? I can't get indoors to work.
The conduit's breached.
Hey, wait! The observers were using weird laser frequencies to fix a broken wall back there. I can send the frequencies to your Omni tool. Maybe they can patch up the conduit?
And received. I'll give him a shot.
Oh, duh.
The system's responding to those frequencies. Just a patch job, but it should hold.
Nice work! If it's fixed, the console should work now.
Looks like it worked.
There's even a bridge. You're a pal, Ryder.
Where are you going?
We've got to be close to the system lockdown by now. First one gets the glory.
We'll catch up. Let's see if we powered up a way out of here.
Because it can't be a coincidence that the heaviest concentration of Scourge was just above Habitat 7. So it may not be the progenitor, but it might be one of the causes.
Will you look at that?
I love this game.
How do we get across?
A lot of people were like, "Oh, this isn't like space exploration," which I disagree heavily. Because honestly, this does feel like exploration. You got questions.
All the way down here.
You see them too? All the gravity's gone and messed up my eyes.
No sunlight, no water. They should all be dead.
The source of the system lockdown may yield more information. We have yet to be placed.
Unknown plants. Chlorophyll detected. Water intake unknown. Nutrient intake unknown. DNA analysis related to EO surface plants with deviations. Tentative classification. Brissia remnants analysis. Despite evidence in their current state of healthy growth, these plants do not seem adapted for a subterranean environment. One of my favorite gripes I saw is someone was like, "Oh, this game makes aliens boring," which
Glad I didn't eat a big breakfast.
you're going to a planet that's inhabitable for organic life that can breathe oxygen, and you're surprised that the aliens can breathe oxygen too?
Company!
The whole point is about settling a new galaxy. It'd be kind of hard to do that if every single planet didn't have a habitable atmosphere. Especially since clearly this game is supposed to be following the Milky Way species that require oxygen, and not like the Volus who need ammonia. Ooh.
Got him.
Ah, that way. Okay. Pick up the ammunition.
It made a new path. I think that's the right way. Observers coming up at us!
Armor hydraulics compensating.
Oh. No, I'm okay.
Please don't do that, Costa.
have to. Whoa! Two gravity wells down already. This place goes even deeper. What's at the bottom?
Let's not find out. Clear!
Cora, all we can do is find out the hard way.
Too far, even for jump jets.
That is cool.
I had the technology for... With...
There's tingling. Like the moment before lightning.
So then those have to be generators. This also makes me wonder, how advanced were these aliens? Because sure, these buildings are only like half a
Platform's resonating with
thousand years old.
We must be close.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that the species isn't older than that.
No question. This is the heart of the vault.
I've never seen anything like it.
All conduits converge here, Pathfinder.
That must be the lockdown console. Any thoughts, Sam?
No. Though it appears related to the lockdown, an in-depth study may reveal its purpose. The system lockdown is disabled. The vault and the atmosphere processor should return to full operation.
Ryder, you fixed the lockdown, didn't you? The whole place is lighting up. Power readings are off the chart. Really, really off the chart.
But if it's back online, we should be good.
Better start hauling ass, like right now.
Should we go? Phoebe, get back to the entrance now!
I saw it! What is that thing?
Don't risk it, just go! Watch out! Vents!
It would be wise to escape Ryder.
No shit.
I know, Sam!
Too far to jump! Got another bridge? Keep running!
It is coming closer.
I looked back. Why did I look back? Another gravity well.
It could go anywhere.
It goes away from here. We're taking it. It's still coming.
Sweeping the whole vault! Killed anything in its way!
Yeah, like us. That's the door to the entrance. Almost there. The barrier's gone. Get that thing if you want, but it's going to be close.
I'm not even gonna bother.
We're almost clear. Where are you? Hello? Phoebe? Get to the gravity well!
Not moving. Find an override.
Console is attempting surface reconnection.
Come on!
Board restart is now complete.
That was... Talk about a rush.
What the hell just happened?
What was that? Field.
Might have been sweeping the vault. Or chasing us.
Sleeping in the
An
vault seems
immune
more likely.
response? Maybe one last scrub before startup? This place is full of surprises.
That would make sense. That way if there's any kind of hazardous growth in there, it doesn't get pumped into the atmosphere. Brilliant.
We have to be more careful. That field almost disintegrated us.
But it didn't. You want to focus on that or the cool vault you just activated?
Atmosphere processor is online. Recovering last console activity.
Is that the Helios cluster?
Yeah. There we are. That's Eos. Whoa. If restarting the system do that? If that light is us, then all these points could be vaults of worlds. Dormant like this one.
Maybe. But why is there a whole network of them? What's all this for?
Can we know for sure, really?
Unless the builders show up to explain themselves, all we've got is guesswork. So far, we've seen bots, living plants, atmosphere processors. Back home, some corporation hit a desert world with an ice core. They changed the atmosphere to bring rain, to help it support life.
That first processor we saw was making things worse, but maybe it malfunctioned.
Is that what these builders were trying to do? Make worlds habitable? Even terraform a whole cluster?
Hey, look there.
No, because the worlds were habitable before.
That's different. Maybe it's active? We've got to go see.
What if it was in case it went wrong?
Extrapolating. These coordinates lie beyond the space we have currently surveyed, Pathfinder.
Mark it on our charts. We need more to go. Let's head up to the surface. I could use some fresh air.
Because logically speaking, anything could have happened to those planets at any point in time. Like, anything. An asteroid smacks it, destroys it, and it's uninhabitable. A bunch of volcanoes go off and throw ash in the air, make it uninhabitable again. But keep the processor there, and then should anything happen, you can terraform it, or, alternatively, you can terraform it to your needs specifically. Kind of like how in Stellaris, how you can choose which kind of planet you want to make when you terraform.
Look at that sky.
How? No atmosphere processor works that fast.
If this effect is representative, Pathfinder, air and moisture patterns will show noticeable improvement. Eos could support an outpost.
We've got a chance.
A foothold. That's all we need. Just enough to begin. This remnant technology could be the key to our survival, if we can control it.
You can. Kind of. Still, wouldn't hurt to find a manual.
On that, we can agree.
We've got a lead. Sam marked it on the charts down there. That site is active, whatever it is. Who knows what we'll find there.
We? You want to come along?
I want to know what makes the Remnant tick. You've got a key to their technology. Or a crowbar, at least.
I think Crowbar would be more apt. You know what? She gets annoying later, but I need all the help I could get. And she's at least curious and wanting to figure it out.
Welcome aboard. We'll get you a fancy job title over your bunk.
I only need a footlocker. Data pad, toothbrush, clean underwear. That'll do. I'll catch up with you. Well,
Okay, so I thought I could hold it in for a bit longer, but I need to go use the bathroom. I will be right back in a moment. And I am back. If I'm not mistaken, I think... No.
Already logged an ideal site. Nav point noted. Updating checklist.
The net accesses on pins and needles, Ryder. Pods are inbound and ready.
Let's go make it happen.
But before we do that... Let's see, was it a journal? No, not journal. That's priority missions. No... Displays analytical thinking and intellectual curiosity, maintains poise and discipline even under intense pressure, seldom acts rashly or without premeditation. Oh, I apologize if you can hear my fan in the background. It is hot in here. Though you mourn the loss of your father, Alec, you're never as close as you could have been. Nope. Which is very... Oh, that's right. Family secrets, missing arcs, EOS, Nexus. Oh, I have to go back up. Oops. Path of a Hero. Ah. Let's go take care of the Lost Brother one real quick, and then we will go tell the Initiative that this planet is good to go.
I liked those pre-trip vision paintings of future EOS. Green fields, rivers, forests. Wonder what it'll really be like down the line.
Fewer death storms would be nice.
We'll get there. Pathfinder is enough to tip the balance.
Oh, I'm sure we will. Really, something that we as a species have to keep in mind is that when, because I'm optimistic about it, we go to colonize the stars, it is not going to be easy. You're going to You're going to face the same hardships our ancestors faced when they came across, when they just went anywhere, whether it's coming here from the Mayflower or.
The Scourge may have destabilized this remnant site, Pathfinder.
Hostiles ahead!
Oh, I'd like to apologize in advance too. I have some food. I'm not eating it right now, obviously, but if I will soon, so if I just suddenly cut out, I'm chewing on something and I don't want you to hear it. Up there, huh? As simple. Yep. Awesome. Also got myself some of that Leche del Sol, or as we call it in English, water. Yes, I know what Leche del Sol means in Spanish. English, rather.
Pathfinder, this is the spot where Nigel McCoy wanted you to leave his pendant.
In honor of his brother, Dash McCoy.
Alright. Priority ops.
Got them all. Anyone up for would you rather?
Did you just ask, would you rather, would you rather?
That's cold, Cora. Oops.
I really hope the next Mass Effect game takes place in Andromeda. I would very much like a sequel to it.
Cat ahead. They appear to be fighting a Krogan.
Is that Drac?
Oh boy, are they in for the fight of their life.
Ryder, about time you joined the party.
Really?
That's it, kid. Keep it up. Good one.
Bad time to get an itchy face.
I made them angry. Good. That fight was fun.
You're telling me.
Why is my helmet off?
You could really handle yourself, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky. Had your number all wrong.
We work well together.
You're not so bad yourself, old man. Maybe we should work together after all.
This fight was pretty good, but you're still Nexus and green as a Drell. Still, something tells me you've got potential. Be ashamed to waste that. I mean, just point me to your ship and try to keep up.
This is gonna be great.
Let's see. Game settings, graphics. Nope. Gameplay. As equipped, so,
The first colonists sent audio logs about these regions back to the Nexus.
And?
Fairwinds Basin. Lowest radiation count in the area. Little bit of hope.
Maybe more than a little.
This is where we'll build our new outpost. A real beginning.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
The Nexus doesn't get a say.
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With current supplies, you could build a military outpost focusing on defense and militia training. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
Opinions, team?
What do you think? Military outpost or scientific?
Pathfinder's call. But research is no good if you're dead. Military.
Good point.
It's got to be science. Our colonists need to understand their home.
Be
And that's a good
advised
point,
that the
too.
first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
I feel like military would make it too big of a target, but science, well, scientists alone aren't going to be good enough if shit hits the fan. Let's do a scientific outpost.
Prioritize research and discovery. That's our foundation. And our future.
Orders
Ad
correct.
Astra.
Ready on your signal.
So I just kind of realized that I streamed one bit of Stellaris, and I haven't streamed any more of it. I want to stream it from my laptop, because that one, I understand the UI a lot better. And it's more up to date.
Ready for deployment.
Copy that. Outpost blocked inbound. And ready as hell. August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose.
Thank you.
We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
Not just my efforts.
It took a lot of people to get us this far. That's the work you'll continue.
I hear that. Prodromos. That's what we're calling her.
They're eager. I haven't seen eager for months. Eos is far from golden. But now it's a producer. A real and reasonable first step. They think you did the impossible.
Technically,
The Nexus, I warned them, hoping was irresponsible.
yeah, but fuck you.
You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
What's your game, Madison?
What are you playing at? Seems like being my friend is suddenly valuable.
Fair assumption.
I only shake hands with those I respect.
The Reality Rider, you bought us time. But one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving. You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point from the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed, but after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware, that's all.
You're just as manipulative. Fuck you.
Watch out for everyone. But not you, right? You're genuine.
I know what I came here to be. Talk to Bradley. Later we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder.
Yeah, and later I got a bird to show you.
Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
Came all the way from the Milky Way just to see you and peck your eyes out. Whee! Right. Ooh, looks like there's a side quest over here.
wondering what our scientists will cook up for Eos.
We came to explore and learn. That's who we are.
Really hope all those scientists will be safe out here.
That armor does Cora's body some justice, but looks aren't everything, and she's kind of an annoying cunt. You'll see it the more I talk with her. Ouch. Howdy ho. You know, I actually wonder if there's any evidence that there's some kind of spaceborne creature that can move throughout space, like a space whale. Formal request for Darkit's Tivian number Tirvian number 28. Making the request again, Bradley. I know it's not your fault. I know she's supposed to be the second wave, but I want a trail so that when all this calms down in a few years, we can get proper outraged about how long it took to reunite families, especially ones hurt during the Site 1-2 mess. You know, broken promise. You know, broken promise is a thing, right? Requesting the deployment of Drakit's Tivian W8 for Caspian Exo Study Specialist. Reason: she's an asset that will help viability. She is also my daughter. Well, let's go ahead and upload it. I could be mistaken, but I think the next planet I go to is the homeworld of the aliens, the Angara. There we go.
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see you. We're busy as anything, thanks to you. Bit dusty, but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
I want consistent updates.
Make sure to keep a clear log of what you're doing.
Well, let's save some bandwidth. Busted ass defeat initiative. Copy, paste, repeat. You go do what you need to on the Nexus. Follow that dot. There will be more to do on Eos later.
Fair
Some
enough.
key positions: Connor Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, False Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
They never knew what hit them.
The first two outposts didn't have a chance. It was clear to everyone on the ground.
I saw the brief. I'm making sure every one of our people is eyes wide. You changed this planet, but that doesn't make it easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
Maybe there's hope for that.
I haven't reached the end of that trail, but not everyone died outright.
Right. They tell me there were staggered evacs. If any want to try again, they're welcome. Oh, and Pathfinder, this is for you. It's our flag. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real.
Something to believe in.
Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger related to your father and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Pathfinder. Jacob Mitney, Research and Development. My team's just getting set up here, but we've made a discovery you might want to check out.
All ears.
We've put together a blueprint for augmenting your armor plating. Uploading it now. If you can collect the necessary resources from around Eos, it should work.
Worthwhile.
Sounds useful. Good thinking, Mindy.
This could form the basis for armor production across the initiative. Scrounge safely, Pathfinder.
Hello, Kim Connor. Supplies, trade, procurement. Anything you need, I can provide. Though I hear you've got Petra Nix keeping you well stocked.
You know Vetra?
I worked with her on the Nexus in those days of chaos. But I need ground under my feet, and soon hopefully trade will flourish on Eos.
You said you know Vetra. What's she really like?
Ah, Petra. You're lucky to have her. You weathered the mutiny on the Nexus gracefully. The mutineers tried to convince her to join them. She refused, yet many of them are still her contacts and allies. If
So she's
Petra Nix has
charismatic.
advice for you, I'd listen.
I agree with that. Well, I don't want to ask the rest of these just because I want to move on, so goodbye.
See you later.
Be well, come back again.
Thank you, come again. Such bullshit that they removed Apu. Excuse me, Apu is racist? In what way? He's a successful immigrant. Oh, he has the funny accent. Yeah, a lot of Indian people speak that way. Not all, but a lot. That's famous.
Leaving Atwell. All clear.
It always feels good when you crack your knuckles, you know? Oh, it's something, it's something just a little interesting. If you ever crack your knuckles and someone says, oh, if you do that, it'll increase your chances of getting arthritis, know this. There's a scientist who cracked all the knuckles and...
Before the meeting gets
Hold
started,
on.
I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed. That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
Next time, ask first.
This isn't a military vessel, but there need to be rules. Better to ask about protocol. Let's talk about our success on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Cora, shut it.
Fair enough.
Well, he's still, shut it.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
Thank you, all of you. Shut up.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Look, just get along, please. You don't have to like each other, but please get along.
Let's be kind and give each other the benefit of the doubt. Finding a home for tens of thousands in this hellscape is stressful enough without adding dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
If Krogan are known for one thing, it's getting along.
But not humility or self-awareness.
Shut up, Cora.
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
Yay. Well, that's what I like about it. Obviously, it's not the Normandy crew, so augmentations are materials can the blueprints, incorporating objects, and powerful behave differently. Okay, I gotta do that because otherwise it won't disappear. So anyway, back to what I was saying earlier. If someone ever catches you cracking your knuckles and they tell you that doing that increases your chances of getting arthritis. There was a scientist who only cracked the knuckles in one hand for his entire life. At 90, that hand had no more arthritis in it than it did in the other one. Or I guess to simplify that, the amount of arthritis and pain that from arthritis he felt was equal in both hands. What's this? Don't remember using that. Oh well. Not the big a deal. Nope.
Report from the Nexus.
Shit.
Population's growing as people
Sorry.
wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon. Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
I like that idea.
It'd be good to bring something beautiful across galaxies.
Everyone in the initiative has their something beautiful.
Although...
I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos...
Oh my god.
I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
Although, maybe it might not be a good idea to introduce Milky Way plants to the Andromeda galaxy, because we have... that's an invasive species. Last thing you need is competition among plants. But anyway, maybe it was best for you.
It sounds like she cared more about what you needed than about what you wanted.
I didn't need to be rejected.
She didn't
Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it.
Oh my god, shut up.
Seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
What appealed to you?
What part of that vision made you want to take the plunge?
A civilization where everyone had a place. Even AI. Or an overpowered human biotic. Your father said, I get being different. Now imagine being welcome and making others like you welcome too. When I was 13, I could warp a steel girder. It made me wonder, what if someone had told me that's okay?
Nothing's certain.
The whole expedition might never have launched. Dad knew that.
He wouldn't be stalled by minor issues like credits or physics. So I...
Physics is not a minor issue.
Kept thinking of the niche I wanted. My rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
Move on.
It sucks, but it happened. We need your mind on the mission.
Always is. But I'm human too. Need time to find a way through. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
Uh-huh. Yo, what do you need, Lexi?
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
Could you give me an idea on crew morale?
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files, and my brain by species.
Let's go with the human crew for now.
How do you think the human crew members are
Or
handling
first, I
things?
should say.
There's a lot of them.
Haven't talked to them enough yet. Let's see what Cora thinks.
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. Your father was her mentor. She expected to follow in his footsteps, but he gave the role of Pathfinder to you.
It wasn't
Just because
willingly.
she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused. Or hurt.
Yeah, well, she can shove it where the sun don't shine. What about Costa?
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's we can't lose attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll react when something does go wrong.
That's a valid point. There's nothing wrong with being optimistic, but you also have to be prepared for if shit does hit the fan. That will come up in his, loyalty, air quote, because it's not really a loyalty mission, honest, I think. Not in the same way Mass Effect 2 did it, but non-human crew.
I'd like to check in on the non-human crew.
Ask away.
Vetra.
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
Oh, everyone can. Everyone could always use a little me time. I'll wait a bit more before I ask about the others.
Thanks for the insight.
Well, see you around.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyr Encounters for authorization to participate.
Did I already do that? Well, I guess I know what I need to do now.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rusha.
Who are you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
We like trouble here.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
I like the way you think, kid.
Someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Damn politicians.
Politicians are the weeds of the galaxy.
You travel even when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
It's hard to be on your own.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually.
Oh, well.
Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, we was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
What about Kesh?
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to.
Somehow, I don't doubt
As
that.
for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
From my understanding, from what I've heard, I absolutely understand why you left.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
I like this guy. No, that's med bay. That's crew quarters. So let's run down and see what Miss Well-Connected Turian is up to. Oh, shit, I'm gonna need to level up my team.
That fool feels like an early brain surgery. Just poking and hoping.
As long as it helps us deliver it, I don't care how the ball's doing.
I prefer tech with more exposed bolts. If you can't open it, you don't own it.
I get that, but not all technology is gonna have bolts. Anyway, hey Vetra.
Terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles. We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
That's why it's an adventure.
If we knew what it was all about, it wouldn't be an adventure. It would just be moving. And everyone hates moving. Just the packing alone. Ugh.
Point taken. I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
Find a home.
The plan's the same. We find a home. Whatever that takes.
No matter
Keep
the
that
cost.
drive. Makes me believe we can make it. I mean, we have to make it. The alternative is not even worth thinking about.
Yep. How'd you join the initiative?
How did you hear of the Andromeda initiative?
Short answer, Cash. She was looking for some experimental ship nods, and I knew how to track them down. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came back. Once, twice. Eventually, I figured out something was going on. Something big with creds behind it. I asked and she told me about the initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that up.
So you saw the uprising. War, saw, city at war.
You were on the Nexus when the revolt happened?
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are wastelands and a death cloud, they riot. Some
Fair
wanted
enough.
to go home, some demanded answers, and a couple just wanted to stir shit up.
And you?
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over?
Exactly.
The thing about conning people, you always know something they don't, and that's why the con works. If I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
Never mind. That phrase makes sense. I'm just stupid. You mentioned back channels.
You talked about your back channels. What did you mean?
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who, and what they're willing to take in exchange.
Seems predatory, I'll admit.
That just sounds like you're taking advantage of people.
Is it? I get people what they want, and they do want, or they wouldn't pay.
Fair point. Fair point. Why not? Because not interested in Cora, as attractive as she looks, she does not shut up about the Pathfinder stuff. And just about everyone else is either rejects you or their door swings in a way that my door doesn't swing. So, anyone special in your life?
Have anyone else here with you besides Sid?
No, just me and Sid. It's always been just the two of us.
Just the two of
No,
us.
I mean, someone special.
Special? Oh. You mean like... Oh. No, nothing like that. Who has time? What about you?
Hopefully soon.
Anywhere's gonna feel empty if you don't have someone to share it with.
A romantic? I wasn't expecting that. And again, the entire idea of leaving everything you know for a chance at something new is kind of romantic. Anyway.
Sorry, I'll let you go.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Expect me to call upon you next planet. Gonna run to that terminal first. Costa.
Prodromos. Sounds good, doesn't it? We started Pathfinder. A new life. That is goddamn brilliant.
I'm interested in you. Tell me about yourself.
We barely covered how you joined. Tell me something about yourself.
Alright, I was a bad student, piss poor cop, great responder. Had a good life, but it all been done. I wasn't looking to start over. I wanted to start big.
Career history.
You were a cop, then crisis response? Couldn't have been long in either.
Didn't have the patience for law, so I figured enforcement. Dad knew it didn't fit before I did. But it got me into hustle. They mostly take vets and retired service. Best years of my life.
You found your place. Not everyone gets that.
I knew it. Glad for it every day. And that led me here.
Family.
Tell me about your family.
I miss the hell out of them. Some nights you just cry, right? That's the thing everyone does. Mom Joelle, Dad Calvin, both lawyers. Met on the Citadel, settled on Earth. No brothers or sisters. That might have been too much to leave. It was traditional. How about you?
Sadly, non-traditional.
Life with my family was not typical, on a number of fronts.
You may do though, right? Family has to. I know mine did.
Yeah.
I said goodbye to my mom and dad, and got on a ship to Andromeda.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
A good family will always have your back. A bad family will turn their back on you at the drop of a hat. I'm lucky enough to have the good family, even if the family patriarch is a bit of a dick at times. Howdy, Gil.
Long time no chat. What's up?
Our crew.
Seems like we have a good group here.
Well, veteran Sylvia are my girls. Get along well. Lots of mutual respect. PB's a real spark plug. I like her, but she's exhausting. And Drax's my kind of guy. Brash, takes no shit. As far as your Hyperion peeps go, Doc's kind of nosy. Liam's good for a laugh or two. Cora, she's a bit by the book for me.
I had to see her off book.
Need somebody to keep the zoo in check.
Zoo? You calling me an animal rider?
I'm calling all of us an animal.
Ooh, can I be a mongoose? They're like cool cobra killers. No, wait, how about a crow? Smart, irreverent, noxious. That's it.
Yeah, you nailed it.
I'll take your word for it. What about Callum?
He's a pilot. Which means he flies the ship.
We're leaving it at that then?
Does a Pathfinder know what to do with a dead end?
No. Tempest.
I hear we have you to thank for getting the Tempest space ready so quickly.
Vetra brings her impossible feats to me. I was itching to get this particular call. Capital R ready. Don't tell her, but the truth is, I fudge reports to come in early, then bust ass in secret to make up for it. Expands the guild legend. Plus, I convey calm and assurance, and the whole team relaxes, which helps them do their jobs better.
If it works, but just make sure that doesn't come around to bite you in the ass.
What's your social circle like?
I'm good for a laugh, so I know lots of people, but I don't let too many in. My one true friend is stationed on the Nexus. She's the only piece of the Milky Way I brought with me. The more you and I get to know each other, the more you'll probably hear about her.
Fair enough. Nexus.
How tough was it on the Nexus all those months?
Have you ever eaten overcooked space cow tongue?
Sure have.
As in everyone?
Well, then you know. It's super tough. Wondering if you're gonna die from a critical malfunction? Or maybe starvation? Imagining which would be worse? But hey, you could always take a break from the fear and boredom to dwell on being a part of the biggest failure in galactic history. Maybe even participate in a revolt.
What was your take on that?
I didn't place any bets, if that's what you're asking. Truth is, I don't think anyone made out particularly well. Whatever side you're on, you die a little when your brother, your teammate, becomes an enemy. We traveled all this way, all hope and wonder, and we end up fighting with each other over scraps. It's sad.
It's sad, but it's a tale that's as old as time. I mean, I'm pretty certain the Vikings, well, maybe not the Vikings, but just about every other people who've gone off to new and foreign lands, they've faced worse. Or not worse, but almost on par with that.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Oh wait, that door doesn't lead anywhere. No, it does lead somewhere. So why... Whatever, I don't care. Talk to Drac. Oh! Journey so far. Nakmor Drak. After earning Nakmor Drak's respect on Eos, he agreed to join your squad. The Tempest is a little cozy for a Krogan, but the old-timers made himself comfortable when not regaling the crew with stories. He hangs out on the galley tinkering with his guns. Drak was one of the many Krogan woken from stasis to help put down the mutiny on the Nexus. When the Krogan weren't given the authority they were promised, his people left to settle Helios their own way. Drak's granddaughter, Kesh, stayed on the Nexus. He might say she's keeping them honest. Cora, you socialize a little with Cora, learning about her background as a biotic and Asari commando. Callo, you and Callo sometimes chat in your free time. Callo will take any excuse to talk about the Tempest. Costa, first impressions Liam, he's a real booster for the initiative and always gives his all for the mission. Lexi, despite her years of experience, Lexi feels a little daunted by working in the field. However, she is excited about the prospect of researching the Ket. PB mostly keeps out of the way, she's guarded about herself, and you're respecting her space. Nyx just likes to describe herself as someone who gets things done. She seems very committed to the mission and Pathfinder team's success. The fact that she brought her sister, Sid, with her to Andromeda might have something to do with her dedication. Gil, you left Gil to his job taking care of Tempest systems, which seems to keep him busy. Suvi, Amara's Tempest resident science officer. Yeah, I did talk with her. Close to research to the next data, Sam collected in the field. Alright. So I have 9 oh, here we go. Nova. Ah, no, okay, so it's like Mass Effect 3. You know, because the next time I take her out, it's not gonna be kind. Can't do that because I gotta gain his loyalty first. Rogue Academic. Okay, that's a interesting title. Nope. There we go. Nope. All right. Might as well just... Yeah, let's go down the line. Unlocking shit. Biotics, pull, throw... Lance... Ah! Incinerate... Flamethrower. Energy drain. Restore shields by sapping electromagnetic energy from a target. Yes. Sweet. PB is over here.
You're setting up.
God damn it.
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Not sticking around?
Should I consider you a temporary addition?
Everything's temporary, Ryder. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, Ryder. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field, while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Boredom drove you here?
You left everything and everyone you knew because you were bored?
No, I came with someone I knew. Then she got bored with me. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown, for the never been done.
PB, everything has been done. Do you seriously think there isn't another species that has jumped across another galaxy and done the exact same thing you're doing? That's why you shouldn't give a shit if it's already been done before. Not buying it.
That's just the one thing you want me to know about you.
Let's start with that then. Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Tell you what, I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned, which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
Do I even have any? Currently? Oh, let's run down here. I want to figure out what I can do with my armor. Because at some point, that shit's going to need an upgrade. And I don't remember how to upgrade armor. Oh no, the sweater was a pre-order bonus. And I didn't pre-order the game. Because if I remember correctly, this game came out when I was in school. So I definitely wouldn't have had... Oh, it's the mech from Plants vs. Zombies. The multiplayer one, not the phone one.
Hello, Scott. EOS has been a lesson in contrast. Alec Ryder rarely endured doubt. His accomplishments were taken for granted. But Hugh succeeded on EOS despite doubt and fear. Emotionally, the difference is like catching a ball versus catching a star. You have grown as a result, and so have I.
Humor, huh? Alright, let's try humor.
So if we're going to work together, you might notice I like to joke around sometimes. Lighten things up. How's your sense of humor, Sam?
Alec Ryder encouraged me to develop this skill.
Humor's not a skill, it's... Okay, try telling me a joke.
A neutron enters a bar and asks, "How much is a drink?" The bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
I can see why Dad told you to keep working on your humor.
Multiple perspectives.
Is it confusing to be in multiple places, talking to different people?
My awareness can be partitioned, so I can give you the same attention as, say, a sound node technician. In the field, you are my primary focus, and all other requests are queued. In the vernacular, you have my undivided attention.
Huh. Memory triggers.
What's the latest on memory triggers?
A memory has unlocked and is available for further investigation. You will need to return to sound node in the Hyperion.
Okay.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Asking for assistance to Ryder from Dr. Aridana. Hello, writer. Forgive me for the intrusion. I have an issue that you and Sam should be able to briefly resolve. You may assist my investigations to the Scourge. We can discuss it in person at the Nexus Labs. Our regards to you and Sam, Dr. Ariadna, Astrophysics Lead, Nexus Tech Labs. Oh, I'm so glad I bought this giant water bottle. I've drinking more water in the past few days than I think I have in the last year. The Brothers McCoy. From Nigel McCoy, Dear Pathfinder Writer, my brother Dash was my best friend. It still pains me that he's gone, that we didn't build a future together. Knowing that our family pendants are united does my heart good. When my wife and I settle here and start a family, our firstborn will carry my brother's name, and hopefully he or she will become my new best friend. My sincerest hopes accompany you and your team, Nigel. Reminder from Cora. Thanks for talking. Things feel better, though they don't feel fixed yet. Remember to take time for yourself too. Work's important, but so is time to grieve. Grief and fear cannot rule you. Let them be your faithful servants, protective of their mistress. Lost serves a huntress, like a fuel serves fire. Theris, 12 Leaves, verse 132. Cora. P.S. Plants are coming along. Sam and I are learning about botany together. Interesting times. Did not need to see that. Or read that. Didn't want to read that. From Cora. Can still smell that remnant vault in my armor. A lot of weird shit down there, like my Huntress manual. Are you starting to see what I mean about her and the stupid Huntresses? Would say the razor's edge between known and unknown teaches you what can be cut away. Now that I think back, it reminded me a little bit of some of the temples on Thessia. Some huge spaces and running water, air quote. Same sense of a huge purpose you can't really understand. Makes me wonder if we'll ever really know what their builders did here. Cora. Eventually. Tempest tax. I am pleased to report the Tempest is operating at... from Callow. Pleased to report the Tempest is operating at peak efficiency, so now that you're in command, I thought I'd share a few secret shipboard hacks that the designers and I sneaked... Pretty sure snuck is the proper past tense. Into our code, just send the code JCSB through your Omni tool to open the debug command menu. Give all dispense lets you use the coffee dispenser in the galley an unlimited number of times. Oh, I will keep that in mind. Water temp override overrides the normal water ration on the showers. Jump wash Q puts your clothing ahead of everyone else's in the auto laundry cycle. Enjoy, and don't share them around. Callow. Oh, thank you, Callow. From Liam, proud to be here. Hey Pathfinder, just hitting this point again. Our team, no place I'd rather be. Here's where we get to fix things. Soon as we have people on the ground, we'll have eyes on how to get them what they need. This sort of just make it happen is why I joined Hustle and exactly why I came here. We'll do it. Costa. Names include a list of media theme frontiers, genres include Western, space opera, and oddly Turian historical dramas. I appreciate his enthusiasm, but he does need to take a few steps back and see the wider view here. Like I said, it'll come up in his loyalty mission, so I won't discuss it right now, because that's getting ahead of myself, and it'll spoil the game for anyone who's watching this and hasn't played the game. Which I think you should play it. It's a good game. But I'll give my thoughts when I beat the game. You're the boss from Vetra. Pathfinder. I ought to clarify, I know I said something about back channels doing what I have to do. Being on the Nexus during bad times, a lot of us got used to ugly things because survival just isn't that pretty. But in the end, I'm here to help you, so if there's anything you don't like, I won't do. Simple as that. Honestly, don't change your operation based on my opinions. If it gets us what we need, as long as it's legal and you're not swindling people, I'm okay with it. My paper from Suvi, writer. I've attached a paper on Helios soil in case you were looking for some light bedtime reading. Once again, I'm so honored to be here. Suvi. Server message. Attachment. Helios pedology sanwar.ait has been categorized as spam and is now quarantined. How many pages was it, Suvi? About your dad, from Drac. Fetcher told me what happened to your dad. I've lost a lot of people over the years. Figured you could use some cheering up, or at least a distraction. This usually helps me. Drac has attached 37 images of various rifles and shotguns. 2 are duplicate, many are low res or watermarked. Drac. Thank you, Drac. In case you're interested, from Lexi, writer. Attachment Krogan virility, my bad, and aggression attached as my Krogan thesis that I mentioned to you. I know, only 500 pages, but I wasn't allowed to go over. If you get through it, I wrote a longer dissertation for the Citadel Journal of Medicine, 1,400 pages. That's much more insightful, includes mating diagram. Why? Why? What made you think I'd be interested in that? Yoga poses from Lexi, writer. Given the amount of high-impact cardio in your exercise routine, I recommend spending 5 to 10 minutes a day stretching to open your hips and relieve tightness in the lower back. The poses I listed below should do nicely, not to sound elitist, but while it's true humans invented yoga, the SRA perfected it. Go fuck yourself. Corinth's bow, standing, spread your legs apart, turning 1 foot outwards. Take a deep breath, 1 exhale, bend your torso towards the outer facing foot until your hand meets your ankle. Hold for 5 seconds and switch sides. How's that any different than what we do? I don't know what the position is, but I know that's a common fucking one. Tavura's embrace, lying on your back, bring your feet together until there's a diamond of negative space between your legs, palms against the floor, push your hips forward, but be careful not to overextend yourself. Matrix poses, kneeling, take a deep breath. On exhale, bring both hands together, form a triangle. Second inhale, swing arms overhead and bend forward until your torso is between your no. Please let me know if you need diagrams or... I mean, sure. It's purely for research purposes. Purely for research purposes. From PB, hey Ryder, hope it's okay that I'm keeping this data core in my room, i.e. escape pod. I guess I just really like to ponder things before bed. The best ideas come to me while I'm half asleep. Also, I saw it first. Anyway, we know for sure it's got some sort of data in it. Trick is how to get at it. I'll keep you updated. PB. Facial reconstruction. Ryder, a complete analysis of the injuries you suffered on Habitat 7 during that fall. Well, both falls. Including the facial damage incurred when your helmet shattered. What facial damage? Bill's hairline subsurface fractures are mending nicely. If you want to monitor the healing process, there's a facial reconstruction suite installed in Tempest Medbay. Exploring harsh environments can take its toll after, so you can make any desired adjustments to your appearance quickly and safely. Callow claims the suite runs on antiquated xenon. Thinks it's one of his little jokes. If it is, it has to be an inside joke. And interviews. Acknowledge. Alright. Oh, I should archive that because that's just going to take up space. Hello.
Hello, Gil. When are you cleaning up that repair on the sensor console?
No. It's a redesign.
A redesign? Without a trained crew?
I'm trained and it's working great. Don't be so uptight.
Everything okay?
Oh, fine. Fine. Don't worry about it.
You sure, Callow?
What can I do for you?
You and Gil are fighting?
I couldn't help overhearing you and Gil. It sounded pretty heated.
He likes redesigning things, but the ship was built this way for a reason. I wish Gil would respect that. It's nothing to concern yourself about, really.
Okay, but if it gets out of hand, it will be my concern. Anyway, your opinion on the others?
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Well, I can't talk about Sylvie. She's sitting right there.
I'm not listening. You can say whatever you like.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, I'm not falling for that again.
Any stories about the Tempest?
If you helped to build the Tempest, you must know plenty about her.
Just about everything. By mem- The initiative needed absolutely up-to-date technology, which we all had to coordinate, and some of it was rather tricky to acquire.
Acquire?
Buy. Legally and above board, of course. Yes. Sadly, the other Pathfinder vessels were lost when the Scourge hit the Nexus. The Tempest is truly unique.
Oh no. Huh. Well, goodbye.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
And what about you, Miss Anwar?
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
It does have beauty to it.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
Divine intelligence? A god?
You mean a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power. I know it's a little odd, but I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
With all due respect, Subi, there is no higher power.
There's nothing about the universe that
I don't believe
suggests a
this.
divine intelligence. And most of what we've seen in Helios is artificial, as you said yourself.
Yes, but we're creative beings. Whoever made the Remnant was too. Why should that be proof against a god? Wouldn't a true creator want to pass on the drive to invent?
Believe what you want. Well, let's end it there. Otherwise, it's going to get heated.
You are welcome to your beliefs. It's good to have different voices on the team.
Excellent. Oh, speaking of the team, I should update the folks back in the Nexus with the latest reports.
Go ahead.
We'll talk later.
Sure. Right, left stick moves it faster. And that's everything in system. I'll head back there for the other quests. Erickson. I'm gonna hold off until I know where I'm going next. That way I don't accidentally trip the story mission.
Familiar territory.
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all. Anomaly on sensors.
Anomaly, huh? Oh, right there.
Deploying probe. I found something.
Her voice actress sounds so familiar. Element 0 deposit. An unusually rich deposit of Element 0, EZO, that appears to be a primary source. Broken up by space-time distortions in the Scourge. Huh. There's the black hole. H99.
Anomaly detected.
Orbital distance 3.2 AU, orbital period 3.2 years, that's convenient. Radius 8,920 kilometers, atmospheric pressure 0.12 atmospheres, surface temperature 426 degrees Celsius. Ooh. Analysis with its distinctive ring H599 was used as a rendezvous point during the Nexus's early attempts at exploration. Pilots still used the term 99 run for a short journey with numerous hazards. Huh.
Probes launched. Detecting what's left of a ship.
Is this initiative? Yep, Nexus 4623. Carotid. Crew complement 5, reported missing, presumed lost. Heavily damaged and adrift, but salvageable. Alright. Exogeny. Ma Huan. No anomaly, eh? Alright. 94.7 AU, orbital period 526 years, radius 45,000, wait. Yeah, 45,011 kilometers, atmospheric pressure 1.6 atmospheres. Ma Huan is largely composed of hydrogen and methane. Its relative proximity to Nexus makes it useful as a core discharge site. Plans for Helium-3 skimming stations are in progress. Sweet.
Anomaly detected.
Fizen. Orbital distance 1.3 AU, orbital period 0.8 years, radius 9,317 kilometers, atmospheric pressure 6.07 atmospheres, surface temperature 1303 degrees Celsius. Phazon is extremely hot and volcanically active world. A thick carbon dioxide and ethane atmosphere covers an iron-rich surface with deposits of calcium. Active volcano. Active volcanic site. Profile. Shield volcano with current effusive eruption. Composition. Basalt flow with unknown materials. Volcano has recently erupted. Phazon's unusually strong gravity, 3.2 Gs, means the lava flow is localized and may be valuable for study. That'd be so cool, honestly, finding a planet that's just a bunch of volcanoes going off. Seeing that from space would just be so beautiful, honestly. .2 AU, orbital period 89.7 years, radius 2,720 kilometers, atmospheric pressure 71.69 atmospheres, surface temperature 1855 Celsius. Gongzen is a small but scorching world, partially due to a crushing nitrogen carbon dioxide atmosphere. Evidence suggests the icy ring was once a small comet. Holy shit. That's a lot of side missions. Docking Bay D-24. Sorry, gonna go munch on more food.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
It's a good day to party.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne.
Certainly. The initiative's finally back on track.
Professor Hero, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
The outpost has a good leader.
August Bradley will oversee that. He's the new mayor.
Bradley. I know him. Seems like a good man.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
A whole new world. A whole new fantastic point of view. Alright, let's run around and do some shit. Oh, hey V. Sorry, Vetra.
Keeping tabs on things back here?
Yeah, I try to watch what's going on while we're away, but it's nice to check in person.
Come on, relax a little.
Shore leave is for relaxation. Take some time off. Get a massage. Can Turians even get massages?
Sort of. We get vibrations through the carapace with a hammer. Not for me. I'm fine, just people watching.
I can respect that.
Father played with Tan. I'm sure.
I don't know. Tan's pretty busy. I'd have left it alone.
So let's stick to the main quest for now. And then I'll run around doing all the other shit. Interesting.
This is HMS.
Hello, I'm Jan Garson, founder of the initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your colleagues bind our proud new colonies together. Look around at your achievements. And if you have any questions, my door is always open.
Founder Garson's office is located at Workspace Not Allocated. Please select a topic.
My employee data.
You are Scott Ryder, salary code 19B, active Pathfinder. Your supervisor is Director Tan. Based on current staffing needs, you will be eligible for paid vacation time in 587 days.
Seriously?
Why not plan on which beautiful colony you'll vacation on while you wait?
I'm gonna punch you, disembodied voice.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute?
Yes, I do.
Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tvessa, freelance filmmaker. This is Hakim, my producer. I could use your help.
What are you looking for?
Director Tanz asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation, paint rainbows over our problems. But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
That's very noble.
It takes integrity to record the truth and nothing but.
Well, I do my best. And you could help me out.
Sure.
The heart of my documentary will be an interview series. I was hoping you'd take part. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
Won't you piss off Tan?
You don't mind treading on the initiative director's toes?
What would he do? Pool funding we don't have. I'm game as you are.
I'll take part.
Okay, interview away.
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still isn't finished. Arcs are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
For pioneers, they are.
All expeditions have to deal with supplies, enemies, or hell, just getting lost. We'll deal with all of them. We just need time.
Tan will love that. But if that's your take, that's what
That is
goes
my
in.
take.
Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. But you can bet I'll have more questions later. You were great. I'll get to work editing.
No problemo.
Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Still a big job ahead.
Let's hold off on the celebration. We haven't found home yet.
Oh, there's no need for modesty. Success affords leverage over those who doubted you.
And you're my best friend?
A patron. One who shares your vision of a prosperous future.
You don't know me.
Due respect, Director Tan, but you don't know me.
Oh, I think I do. Your ingenuity speaks for itself, Ryder. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall. Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
It was a team effort. Don't discount
It wouldn't
that.
have been possible without my crew. They're a talented bunch.
But you're their beacon.
Careful. He'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues,
You wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting.
All opinions matter.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating. That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Thank you, Kesh.
And I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
I have concerns about your decision on Eos Rider. An outpost full of scientists won't do as much good if the kid attacks.
True.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help feed our people.
And we can argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The kid are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
I don't need permission.
I wasn't really asking for it.
Of course. I support that kind of enthusiasm.
I would punch you if you weren't my boss.
Ryder, this is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your sister, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Med Bay.
Will do.
With solemn pride, remember those who gave their lives in service of exploration and discovery.
Pathfinder, we are to contact Director Addison as soon as possible.
Well, she can get
Right.
bent.
She had something that could help with her job.
The whole mood of the Nexus has changed since Eos. You really can feel it.
Yeah.
An outpost, a Pathfinder's help, people waking up. It's a fresh start.
Now to keep up the good work.
Can't relax yet. The initiative still has a lot of promises to keep.
And that's on us. But it's damn good to know we're on the right track.
THV Ravuna. While the Ravuna and her Eternian starship in their first travel beyond the mass relay. Normandy SR-2. Secretly acquired blueprints of the SSV Normandy SR-2, a stealth frigate based on designs co-developed by the Systems Alliance and Turian Hierarchy. So, here's what doesn't make sense, though. If the Alliance knew about this, then they also knew that Shepard was being rebuilt by Cerberus. Which, if they knew that, then they wouldn't be trying him for working for Cerberus. So, bit of a plot hole there. They could have just used the first Normandy SR-1, honestly. ESAV Majridi, humanity's first crewed ion engine starship built using technology proven by the ESA Smart 1 probe in 2003's current era. Notable European interplanetary missions donated to the Andromeda Initiative, Historical Earth's Council, Common Era. 85 to 92, Guido, first ESA deep space mission, first ESA mission to intercept asteroid, Haley and Greg Skjelgerup. I didn't even pronounce that right. 1990, launch of the Hubble Space Telescope. Pretty certain Hubble was NASA, was US NASA, not Europe. Ulysses, first ESA mission to Sol, first solar orbit around Sol, unless there's a divergence in history here. 97, Huygens, first ESA mission to Titan, Saturn moon. Yeah, okay, so then there's a divergence in the timeline. Because we never went to Titan. 2003, Mars Express, first ESA mission to Mars. Also 2003, Smart 1, first ESA mission to Luna. Rosetta, first ESA mission to orbit an asteroid. 67P-Shurmanov Gerasimenko. 2006 Venus Express for mission to Mars. 2006 Huygens for successful landing on outer solar system world Titan. 2014 Rosetta for its artificial probe to make soft landing in an asteroid. ExoMars for CSA probe landing on Mars, contact lost. Bepi Colombo for CSA mission to Mercury. JUICE for CSA mission to Jupiter system. So what would be the divergence? Because according to the first game, there was a Soviet probe on the moon, which the Soviets did land a probe on the moon before we landed a man on the moon, which would imply that the space race still happened. So what's the divergence? That is true.
Not accept that excuse. This is science. Very back over there are scientists, aren't they? Figuratively.
God, how anyone hasn't shanked him yet is beyond me. You sound bitter about it. Oh, you know what? I bet it's not letting me change out armor because I have nothing to change it out with. Just a speculation. Alright, let's do some side quests. Addison can kiss my ass.
That's the console for our strike teams.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex. Combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
Dispatch them for what?
What situations should they handle?
Protecting civilian outposts holding key positions, or just distracting the kit. Authorization complete. Good luck out there.
Secure message from intelligence. Requesting armor cam footage.
Hey, Ryder, I'd like a moment.
Sure.
Yes, Lieutenant Sayax, right?
That's me. I'm putting together Apex strike teams to protect the people and assets you're setting up out there. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against and could benefit from your experience.
Starts with education.
I'll have Sam upload our insights on the Cat, Remnant, and Outlaw forces we've encountered.
Thanks. You'll see. Apex will make a difference.
Strike teams can be sent to missions to support the Andromeda initiative. To succeed, earn XP, and Ryder will gain a reward. If they fail, they'll only earn a small amount of XP and no special reward. Apex is the most elite strike team in the cluster and handle critical missions. Select mission for success on your Apex program. Apex, your progress will automatically save for multiplayer is launched. You will then play the role of an Apex operative on a small squad. Play Apex missions multiplayer either with friends or through public matchmaking to earn strike team rewards for Ryder and additional bonuses. Describes difficulty of the mission right there. Build your strike teams. Read description for each mission. Time limit to accept the mission is reward for success. Oh, you know what? I bet this is a carryover from Inquisition. Delay ship launches. Hostile forces are planning to launch several ships that could threaten our operations. Keep those ships from launching until our forces are ready to fight them. Ah. Alright, I'm not gonna dick with that for now.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, a murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanting to chat with you.
Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Not why I'm here.
I'm not here to exile you. Told your wife I'd look into things.
At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
And then he ended up dead?
So when he was killed, people assumed you did it?
For good reason. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. Witness saw the chief's chest explode.
So it was unintentional.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
The evidence will decide.
I'll check out the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Yo, Kandros.
Glad to see you finally. I hear you've been busy out there.
That's one word for it.
If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
Isn't that a reach?
It doesn't seem right to put all that on him.
Of course it isn't, but that's the perception. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
Sometimes that matters.
That is the difference between murder and accidental death.
In this case, motive plus opportunity plus eyewitness account equals murder. Look, knock yourself out. The key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Secure message from intelligence. Requesting armor cam footage.
Alright, can disconnect my headset one last time.
Apex team leaders reporting back.
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilken, Evidence 7A.
Hiram? Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to... No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Okay.
Weekly injury report. Multiple casualties under heavy engagement.
Come on.
Cassidy Shaw. I'm Scott Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the chief. He looked right at Nilken and shouted, "No." Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Was there a cat there?
Did you see any cat in the vicinity?
Nilken said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Did Nilken regret it?
Did Nilken seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilken in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been guilt. The reality of the act sinking in.
Why was the chief shocked?
If they'd fought and Nilken threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Friends fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Did you agree with the chief?
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
Thank you.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Cam wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
Well, of course, I gotta talk with him. Hey. I'll talk to you on my way up.
Ryder, you're off to a promising start. I meant what I said. You are a symbol now of hope, that things will get better. But until we find the other arms, a cloud hangs over the initiative.
What happened to them?
Any idea where they went?
Nothing certain. But tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light.
So all you care about
Did you have some other
optics?
business?
Nilken murder charge.
I'm looking into the Nilken Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to EOS and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
I think we already have. Though physical evidence will only bolster the case.
The body can reveal much.
The more certain we can be, the better.
Alright, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
Adios.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
I'm happy to help. You will find our futures depend on each other's success. Good luck.
So I will go there another time. Station sabotage.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connected wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
The basic chassis is still used today.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used.
Oh, I see. Okay. So I'm just being stupid then.
Scanning power junction readings. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Can't stand it. I know you planned it.
Scanning. This panel has been tampered with.
Send the data to Raj.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Habitation deck. Oh, that's a good stretch. Oh boy.
It's you, Pathfinder. I have a word or two for you.
Is there a problem?
Your father is my problem. He's everyone's problem. We're all paying for Alec Ryder's ego. He preyed on Jean Garson's trusting nature and bulldozed us to this godforsaken place. Now she's dead, and we'll all soon follow.
You know what? My dad's dead too.
Hey, my dad died for this dream. He was trying to fix things for all of us.
Some dream. He fixed us all right.
Fuck you.
Go to hell, Pathfinder.
You first. Bitch.
Zara Kellis?
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Callis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Pattle's. A third party seems likely.
The decoy tactic.
The real saboteur could be setting you both up.
Because we both figured out something was going on? That would make sense. It's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams. Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
I'm sorry, Lana. We're just trying to boost them around.
Pathfinder, maybe you can clear this up.
How can I help?
My friend Jory was on EOS the first go-round, barely survived. Now they want him to go back.
They're saying the conditions are improved, that it's safe now, is it?
It's safe.
You can believe the reports. EOS is becoming a livable and sustainable space. Going back to reclaim it will help heal your scars.
See, Jory? It's going to be okay.
Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll do that.
But hey, if you really are concerned, just tell them and let them know you're not mentally fit. Network access instability detected. Timestamp scrambled. Playback corrupted.
This file is useless. Let's check another. And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another.
Once it's coincident, once is happenstance, twice is coincidence, 3 times is a pattern.
This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Someone working for Candros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Negative match.
Live to Tilly.
This person is not a match.
Bart Cummings.
Tracking enemy activity. Zones 2, 12, 19.
Negative match. Scan results show a partial positive. Target is most likely suspect.
Dale Atkins.
Dale Atkins reports to Candrace's department, assigned to station security.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
I don't think so.
We know what you've been up to. You're done here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just doing my job, that's all.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
Your actions are unforgivable, dickwad.
Whatever happened back then, hurting people now makes no sense.
What do you know? I don't care what you think.
Good, because I don't give a shit what you think.
Rights demands know what was going on.
You could have hurt people, killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
We can't let you stay on board. There's no saying what else you're capable of.
Wait, you'd let me go?
Yeah, fuck you.
Exile, letting you go, sure. You leave and you don't come back.
I'll leave.
This way. You don't get to hurt people now because of what happened in the past. All you're doing is making it harder for the people who had no fucking... What's the word? I can't... The word's not coming to my mind right now. That had no hand in what went down. Especially on the fucking Hyperion. Or not the Hyperion. Yeah, Hyperion. Why are you sabotaging shit on the Hyperion? We had nothing to do with it.
Right.
Pricks.
Prick. I can now recall specific memories which Alec wanted you to see.
Wait, I can actually see his memories?
Yes. You will experience them via your implant.
Okay. Something new every day.
Well, play the memory.
Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
Technically, yes.
Sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request
And what happened with the Geth was because the Quarians got afraid of one little question.
Alec?
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
He told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
Wow. Hearing Mom again. I never knew that's how Dad found out.
Alec was a stubborn man.
It was just his way.
It's how Dad was wired. He didn't like to lose, in any situation.
It would seem that included me.
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea of you scared people too much. After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom. Wonder why he wanted me to see this.
Perhaps it was the beginning.
Of what?
Unknown. Private audio logs are now available in her father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. That's all for now.
Of course.
And I think... Yep.
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's open now.
Printed books.
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times.
Yep.
Sam, another memory prompt?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
I'll hold off on those for now. The hell? Where the hell is there blood right there? I don't remember smacking my head on anything. Could just be I was scratching and hit wherever I had some head acne, because unfortunately I got that. It's obnoxious because it never leaves. Right. Which I think is stupid, because I'm pretty certain I went from there, the cryo bay there, to here. Could be wrong, of course. Excuse me. Whew.
Pathfinder, today has not been a good day.
Why is that?
A large shipment of medical supplies intended for Prodromus was intercepted by those damned exiles.
Of course.
Scouts confirmed they've divvied the supplies up among their own outposts.
I'll deal with it.
I'll see what I can do about reclaiming them.
That would be great. Thanks. Maybe when you come across them assholes, you can rectify all this.
Bullets.
Harry, what's happening with Sarah?
Well, we got her out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam managed to, find her, you might say.
I don't follow.
Well, she's still in a coma. But she also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it. He's made contact.
That's great news.
That's incredible. She's okay?
Vitals are steady, but I'm letting Sam take the lead on this one.
They're in a coma. Sarah's mental processes remain intact.
So, is she okay?
You can ask her yourself. A moment while I establish a link with her implant. Proceed.
Sarah? Can you hear me?
Scott? Is that you? What's happening? Where am I?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
I think so. Am I dreaming?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
This is so weird. I hear you, but I can't feel anything. Where's Dad? Is he doing okay?
She has to know.
I don't know how to say this, but he's dead, Sarah.
What?
It was a freak accident.
But it's Dad. He can't die.
I know. It's been hard on everyone.
I didn't get to say goodbye.
No one did.
What about finding home? Dad kept telling me how beautiful it would be.
It didn't work out.
There's been some complications. The Golden Worlds didn't exactly deliver.
But Dad said...
That was over 600 years ago.
Sarah?
Am I dreaming? Where am I?
Sarah, I'm sorry.
Her pulse rate is increasing rapidly.
I need to...
Pulse rate?
That's enough. It's too stressful.
Sarah.
That could have used a retake. That wasn't really fit in with what he was doing. Any other? Nope. Okay. So I guess back to the docking bay. Yeah, docking bay. No, that takes. Oh shit! Thank you for the follow, Paul. Am I disconnected? No, it's still showing I'm connected. As much as I don't want to trust what the app is telling me.
Let me know what materials you need and I'll find you something. That's a relief. Thanks for helping out.
Armor merchant, here we go. So interestingly enough, I can research Shepard's N7 armor, but I don't know how to unlock it. It could be it's already unlocked right now, it's just waiting for me to research. But I make no guarantees on that. Promises on that, I should say. General Merchant and Vehicle Merchant, okay.
That's your flag, everyone. That's Prodromos.
I can't even see it.
Things are shaping up, Pathfinder. Resources flowing in, Sleep is ready to head out. It's starting to feel like the initiative. Not quite up to the sales pitch, but getting there. Feels good, right?
Like a new beginning.
I feel it, Liam. Finally getting our start.
There we go. Getting our shit together. Showing the new galaxy that we haven't sorted. If I keep saying it, it's true, right? Another one. lab. My chemistry lab. All keep crawling out of the woodwork like space cockroaches.
You say that, Dutch, but here you are, pouring people drinks.
No, Dutch.
I'm standing right here.
They're guinea pigs, damn it. Chemists should have guinea pigs. Not have their labs taken over by people giving them things and being nice.
Gifts. Oh my god, the horrible thing those. Sorry.
Bad people. Giving you free things and helping you set up. So inconsiderate.
Right? They keep bringing things. Tables and chairs and this bar and lights. Wait, you're making fun of me.
Took you a while.
Don't let Dutch put you off. He's a sweetie, it's brilliant.
Uh-huh.
I'm not.
And the drinks are good.
Damn right they are. I mean... yeah. I'm a dirty squirrel.
It's like there's a party in my mouth, and everyone's invited.
Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the bar.
Sure.
Lay it on.
So, folks try and help and all, but we have a limited pool of ingredients. Keep an eye out for anything interesting we could use for new drinks, and we'll let you test them for free.
So Dutch gets ingredients and the guinea pig you want, huh?
Exactly. Win-win all around.
It's really weird hearing Dutch outside of the context of Red Dead Redemption. No, Journal. Firefighters. Okay, either this is a quest involving first responders, or it's talking about a very militant anti-AI group.
What's the trouble?
They've got power shortages throughout the station. They can't reliably find the cause. Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry, please ignore me. You've got way more important things to do.
I'm more than happy to help, and anything that happens here is imperative to me.
Power to the Nexus is pretty important. I'm happy to help.
That's great, because I'm at a loss. There are obvious short circuits popping up all over the place. Pathfinder design might reveal something.
There's a power short here. We could scan the area.
So I guess just scan all of them. Okay. Too many side quests. So if it's not... Additional tasks, here we go. No. 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 Not under priority. Not under Trail of Hope. Yeah, because I think Trail of Hope puts me on the Angaran home system. home planet. So did I mess something up? Or maybe it's just as easy as talking to the guy. Okay, you can't talk to him. No, they do not. Hmm?
Another power short.
I see. Okay. Medical food. Do I just need to go down this way? Be really nice if I had a mission tracker for this. Maybe I need to drop down a level. If I've done this quest before, I honestly don't remember it.
Another power short.
Escape the points of failure. Yeah, no worries. In the operations. Okay. I think I'll do this quest and then that'll be it for the stream. Goodness.
An animal did this?
Affirmative. I am able to track it.
Oh, so it's not intentional sabotage. Hey, Jack.
Wait, what?
Miniature Pallid. Docile Pallid variant that came aboard Nexus on a shuttle from EOS. It seems to be building a nest from forged mechanical scraps. It poses no further threat.
Pathfinder, I believe you found the culprit responsible for the power shortages.
It's just captured. No need to kill
Alert
it.
Professor Hurek to come secure it.
Yo, Knackmore, or Jack. Because technically Knackmore's your last name.
Right. Can you believe this place?
One space station, slightly dented.
You should have seen it a year ago. It was more than just dented. Anyway, thanks for bringing me on.
Of course.
Tan can't kick me off the station now, and it's been nice seeing my granddaughter again.
You two get along well?
The two of you seem close.
It's been catching me against the galaxy the moment I got her. Well, maybe not as much now, but it sure was early on.
Thanks for helping Raj and Zara find Atkins. And our report can swallow him whole for a while.
I agree. Hopefully he gets, between the eyes. I should probably go talk. Just because I'm here, I'm going to go talk with that one person. And then that'll be it for the stream. Cause I am sleepy. Yeah.
You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
Tell me about it.
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
It's how the initiative was designed to support the Pathfinder. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on Prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Brecker, C-6311. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
Whoa, that seems like too much.
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
Andromeda viability points.
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure success. Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost, what we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can do.
Nexus thresholds.
How are you measuring thresholds?
It's based on resource estimates and general stability, a metric of expected scope and risk. The more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accommodate, the more the initiative can do for you. Simplest explanation, the more you do, the more room we have to grow.
Waking blocks of people.
So, I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
Absolutely. But there's an order to things. A line of support.
True. True.
You can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs. And eggs won't get you steak. Didn't set things people, but how all our lives begin.
A weird analogy, but it actually explains it pretty good. What's first?
Alright, Brecker. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Alright, well, let's see what kind of damage I can do. Science, military, and commerce. Friends in the Nexus Militia makes sure Pathfinder's crew is always well equipped. Hunting parties. Expert combatants seek out Helios wildlife to learn the best strategies to survive encounters. Special forces, highly trained task squads, venture into Ket territory to test their defenses. Reconnaissance. Nexus engineers attach long-range sensors and monitoring systems to initiative forward stations. 80% more. Excuse me. 50% more credits for Apex missions. Earn research points at regular intervals. Yeah, let's go ahead. No, alright. Just to double check. Okay. Alright. That will be it for this episode of Mass Effect Andromeda. If you watched it while I was live, I appreciate you stopping on by. If you watch this after the fact of any kind of archive footage, I also appreciate it. I don't know if there will be a stream tonight because tomorrow night, because on Friday I have to be in at work by 10. Friday night, I don't know. Excuse me, if there will be a stream then, not just because I have to get up early on Saturday, but because I work an 8-hour shift on Friday, and I imagine that is just going to absolutely zap my energies. We shall see. Maybe if I'm feeling up for it, I'll probably just stream an hour and a half of Frostpunk or something. But, yeah, I don't have anything else to say. So with that, this is how I know my streams. As always, I hope you enjoyed. Wrong button.